go first?
Is it recording? I thought it was really good. I really liked how colourful it was because it really fit with the genre, and the lip syncing was really good, and the effects, like the transparent effect, was really cool.
I really was impressed by the colours and like when you used the green screen in there. I really liked the whole aesthetic of it, so I think the colours worked really well, the locations worked really well, and the creativity of the shot, so when you filmed Beatrice's reflection. Some of the cross transitions seemed a little bit random or too abrupt, so maybe work on that a little bit.
I loved the vibrance and the energy, and like it made the music video better. Maybe you could use more close-up shots. And I like the moving shots. There's a lot of moving.
I like the transitions and the costumes, the makeup, lighting.
I like the colors and the lots of shots, different shots and moving, lots of moving. I think when the singer says, "I don't need nobody," when she starts the choruses, I think you should do something more to make it stand out. Like this blended out with the verse and it didn't show the chorus begins. So maybe you could do some contrasting then. Yep.
Alright.
Final group.
We don't think there was really that much to remove. It was really good. We liked the changes as well, the effects that you've done, and the lighting was really good and the colour grading.
Yeah, I thought it was really good. I liked the energy and the layering of the shots in the chorus. My only thing is that somewhere in, I don't know, the verse or something, it went from like low angle to high angle, and I just found that a little bit random. That's about it. Otherwise it was really good.
Okay.
Alright.
Basically the same as well.
Yeah, I agree. So the use of colours are really good. The neon and the lighting works well. The performance matches the energy of the song. Okay, it's really one of the strengths of it. Would you all agree? Yeah, so that works really, really well. For me, okay, the main thing you've got to work on is structure. All right, so you've kind of got this clear structure in the beginning with the graffiti. Then we go into the what I'll call the neon nighttime shots for the chorus, but then in the second verse we kind of have a range of things which we've also seen in the chorus. So I don't know where I am in the song visually anymore, if that makes sense. All right. So you want to have a clear distinction. I think, Petra, did you mention something about a distinction? You talked about colour grading, but I don't even know if you need the colour grading so much. It's more about the footage that we're seeing, the locations and what you're wearing. So some of the things that we see that we then don't see. So you've got a nice shot of you walking down a bridge. What happens to that? I was thinking, oh, you're taking us somewhere and we're going to see something, we're going to go to this new location. And that looked really good. It was a really nice shot, but then nothing happened from that. So I'd like to see something from that. So have a look through the footage and see what you've got. Okay, your very first shot starts with a load of rubbish on the left-hand side. I don't know if you noticed that. And you know, I really like the location, so I think the location works really well, but I don't know if that is the best shot to introduce your artist with, because the artist isn't rubbish. It's Bella B, okay? So maybe the B, introducing Bella B would be the best shot to start with that. You've got an out of sync bass track. Don't know if you noticed it. Did anybody notice it? It's one bass track that's out of sync. And I've written down when it is.
You can see at the beginning.
I was the only, and then it cuts, and that's the bass track that's out. Okay, but I'll show you which one. It's in the first verse. Okay. So for me, it's the second and third verses and the choruses. You need to have clearer structure. Okay, that's the main thing you've got to work on, is the structure.
How about shot types?
Pardon? You could have a great range of shot types, but I think when you sort out the structure, that will come. Okay. The other thing is as well, I don't know if anyone else noticed, but your first chorus, okay, the cutting and the shots that you're using match the energy and the tempo of the song. Whereas when you go into the second choruses, okay, you don't have that as much, and that's what you want to recreate. And I think you could maybe cut a bit more in that. And I'm not sure how much all the cross dissolves work. Because they take away the kind of the clarity of some of the really nice shots that you've got by dissolving them. So maybe have some kind of motif where they dissolve. So we have this kind of pattern to the use of them. Okay, all right. But there isn't that much to do. It's just structure. So if you get the structure right, you're going to have a really strong video.
Okay.